What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Raw Reality Media with me, your host, Mr. Work. Today we have Mr. Stevens here with us. Mr. Stevens going to tell us about what he's been going through with addiction and homelessness. How you doing, sir?
I can't complain. I'm blessed because I'm alive.
That's what's up. All right, let me ask you this. What was the moment you realized you had a problem with addiction?
When I couldn't stay out of jail.
So basically jail, you was going in and out of jail because of addiction.
Yes. Selling to support my habit.
Okay. What was you selling?
Crack cocaine and dope.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how much did you sell a day?
I sold at least 10 bottles of crack a day.
And all right, so how much
Well, I'm not going to say a day, on the shift.
Right.
Because they were like 6 to 8 hour shifts.
Okay. So how much did you do?
I was making...
No, I mean as far as how much, first of all, what drugs were you using?
Crack cocaine, a little bit of marijuana, alcohol, and that's it.
All right, so how much did you use a day?
Oh, easily $500 to $600 a day of crack cocaine.
Okay. Can you describe the impact addiction has on your relationship with family members, if you have any family?
Oh yeah. I basically stayed away because I saw myself falling way off.
Right.
So I basically didn't have really any relationship with my family because I stayed away from them. They currently live in Berks County.
Right.
And I'm here in Philadelphia County.
Right. So how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless over 9 years.
Over 9 years?
Yes.
Do you remember the first time you started using and what led you up to using?
Oh, absolutely. I remember the very first time that I actually got high off of crack cocaine.
Wow.
Because I'm originally from Camden, New Jersey. I moved over here because of a job. I moved to 8th and Diamond. Now on Franklin Street, there were, at that time, we're talking...
That just so happened to be my neighborhood.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. At that time, it was 87, 88. My daughter was born in 88. She hadn't been born yet. So on Franklin Street, 2100 block, there was a house, trap spot, crack house, whatever you want to call it. And I was attracted to this one female that I saw there. But the house was run by her dad. So I kind of like trying to respect her dad because I didn't know what she was into. I just knew I wanted to smash, you know what I mean? I didn't know if she was smoking, whatever. So anyway, come to find out she was smoking, so I would entertain her with what she wanted. And of course we had our own time alone. And when I got the hit, while she was doing me, it was over. I was addicted to crack cocaine and the actual sex act along with it. And I chased that. That was 88. It's 2024 now. I've been smoking since 88 and I'm 58 years old now.
You know what's crazy? When you said it was shifts, I knew that was a long time ago because you don't see that kind of stuff these days. You don't see blocks with shifts and different stuff like that.
Right. So, a lot has changed as far as the game is concerned, and just the people that use, and the whole addiction thing a lot has changed. It is different than what it used to be. Way, way different.
All right, so let me ask you this. So since you've been homeless and out, so right now we're in Center City.
Right.
So is this where you stay at?
Sometimes I'll sleep right along there,
Right,
right along the side of this building.
right,
I go down 4th and Callow Hill underneath 76.
right,
Well, you know, coming off the bridge.
right.
And, you know, wherever I'm at, I really just, that's where I sleep at.
Right. So now, how do you support your habit?
I either, right now I'm panhandling, and I have a couple of people that allow me to work on their block.
Right. What
So-
about hygiene? How do you know how you where you wash up at?
Well, during the week, I go to this place called the Veterans Multi-Service Center because
Right.
I am a veteran. And they have showers there, we get meals there, and that's where I shower and do my hygiene there.
Right. So now, have you ever tried to leave it alone?
Man, I think I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records for rehabs.
Yeah.
I've been to so many rehabs, and I was having a conversation with my mother, and I was telling her, Mom, like, I just can't stop. I can't. I go to rehab for 60 days, 30 days, and it's like within the first week I'm using again.
But when you using, like, is it something that's like triggering the usage, or?
Well, yeah, there's several things that trigger my usage. One, females. Two, too much money. Because I have the opportunity, I can go to at least 3 different sets and they'll put me to work.
Right.
So that's the opportunity. I'm always.
That's places.
I'm also, and people.
And people at the same time.
Yep.
So you already know.
And
how
the
that
thing
goes.
is, always trying to get. Can I talk like?
Keep talk.
Yeah, you know, get some head game going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
While I'm smoking. And at this day and age, it's real easy. There's plenty of females out there that does, you know, what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
get it.
Because they're in the same situation I am, trying to get high.
Right.
So
I hear that. All right. So I mean, it gotta stop sometime, or when do it stop?
what do you mean as far as my addiction?
Yeah. I mean.
I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die an addict.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna die. Matter of fact, I'm sure, because
Wow.
I've been to so many
I never
rehabs.
heard that.
I've been to so many rehabs, and I've tried to stop. I try to place my mind and my thoughts on other things, and it just always fall back into the same shit.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, they're grown. Fortunately, they watched me while they were being raised and decided not to do what I do. And I'm blessed on that aspect. My son is a registered nurse, works in a trauma unit. My daughter is the general manager of a wine company.
That's
So
what's up.
she handles the distribution portion
That's
of it.
what's up.
So, and I also have 5 grandchildren. So, ages from 15 to 2.
This what I learned from listening to you talk. You've been around for a while. You saw a lot. What would you say to somebody young in the street that need to get themselves together?
Drugs is corny. Drugs is corny for real. Even though I'm an addict
Right.
and I do drugs every single day, that shit's corny. this thing, this beast that I have on my back, I wouldn't wish on nobody. I introduced one person in my entire life to crack cocaine. It was the worst mistake I ever made. Worst mistake. And fortunately, they got right out of it like 2 months. And they saw me several years later, and they're like, I can't believe you still getting high. I cannot believe you still getting high.
Wow.
And she walked me down the street, hollering my name, you know, like basically not trying to embarrass me, but she was so hurt by the fact that I was still using after all these years.
I hear that. All right, so
There are some days that I can't even function unless I get high. I'm so tired and drained. You know what I mean? I can't even function if I don't get $5 to get a hit, or just walk up on and say, listen, let me get a wake up, boom, and then I'm able to function, and that's sad. That's sad because I know it. I could sleep for like 3-4 straight days. I get a hit, I'm up and running.
For how many days? How many days have you
Man, I there was times when I was up for at least a week.
Wow, like literally no sleep.
Literally no sleep. Back and forth to the delis, drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, and of course, my thing, drugs.
Right.
And remember I was telling you I had the conversation with my mom?
Right.
We stood there and cried about it and talked about it for at least an hour.
That would hurt me more than anything, a family member feeling like that.
What?
And that's your mom. I know that got to hurt your heart.
Yeah, it does, but I'd rather be truthful with her.
I get it.
And explain to her why I'm always apart and separate. And they used to come visit me in prison. I got 3 state bids under my belt, 1 here and 2 in New Jersey. I wish I had my sheet. 84 arrests, 16 convictions, and the 3 state bids, varying from different, possession, intent to deliver, possession of a firearm, all kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And this is starting from when I was in my early 20s. And here I am, a full-blown addict at 58. I just turned 58 too, a couple weeks ago.
Wow. So what type of jobs have you worked?
Oh, wow, I was basically a cook for most of my life, but the big jobs that I worked for Chase Manhattan Bank in the Visa Gold department. I've worked for several law firms in their mailing department, mailroom department.
Yes.
I've held a lot of good jobs, but I've always fucked them up because payday come, I'll start getting high. I'll make it the second payday, I'm out. The second payday, I'm out. I'm on that dream where I can buy me a half, quarter, and just run it.
Right. I hear that.
And it's my dream. And here go the facts. That eventually, every single time that I do that, I fail.
And you just keep doing it.
And keep doing it.
All right, so where you see yourself at in 5 years?
In the graveyard.
Yeah, you don't think you got 5 years left?
Well, I have some medical conditions that's going on because I'm a diabetic. And
right. I hear that.
And yeah, I suffer right now. I have a fungus that's attacking my brain.
Wow.
Not a bacteria, not a virus, a fungus.
Right.
It's a symptom of a type 1 diabetic whose diabetes is out of control.
Right.
It's called rhinosinusitis. I don't know if I said it already, and it's killing me. The whole left side of my head and face is numb, and it's been that way over a year. I thought I was having a stroke a year ago. Come to find out, I have rhinosinusitis.
Sorry to hear that. Any mental issues?
I suffer from depression, anxiety, PTSD. So,
All right. All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go today, sir. I appreciate you. I hope you here longer than 5 years, and I hope you don't die an addict. I really do. I want to see you get some help, cause you already know where to go, and you
yeah.
know what to do. Like you know, it's people, places, and things, and you just keep ending back up in
And
those same situations.
yeah, and that's the whole thing is like, I always go back to what I'm comfortable with, the
Right.
zone, the people, the
Right.
places. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's so difficult for me to engage. I can engage with anyone, but it's so difficult for me to stay out of that
Right.
and go to a new, you know what I mean?
Right.
Surroundings, and it's just me.
All right, sir. Well, once again, thank you. You enjoy the rest of your night. Peace to the next time.